Sir, did you steal a pizza box to use as the floor?
Haha, he sure did.
Yes, Stroganoff, I did. Isn't it glorious?
Oh, sir, it's good to see you. You know, I haven't seen you on screen at the same time as me since our 100 subscriber shoutout.
Yes, it's true.
Yay! Ha ha! Now, if only we'd be able to speak at the same time.
I know.
It's about time that I find a diamond. It's about time that I mine a diamond. It's about time that I find a diamond. Hope a diamond doesn't mind when I mine it.
And that was less climactic than I expected. Anyway, we're going to draw the shoutout video. And away we go. And I can have two hands at the same time on screen while I do this. Before, I'd have to constantly rotate it so that this way I'd have enough room to have my hand on the paper and then draw. And now that I'll be able to have two hands when I draw, I'll be able to put one down here so I can keep this centered. And this also allows you to have a much better view. This is the shout out to Creeper Jr. fan, Peart, who showed up to live stream for Plants vs. Zombies, and is just an overall, all-around great person. So, I'm going to give him a shout out of a happy little creeper singing a song in his heart. His head is bobbing to the side, and he's walking along. So, I drew the outline here on my own before so that it would save us some extra time, because that took a while, especially getting the proportions of the head just right. Finally, don't have to worry about the camera constantly shaking and rotating and moving and not being able to see it. Oh, this is so nice. And it's so much easier on me, too, because now I can focus. This is a more traditional art than doing it on the computer. But I just like doing it in real life more than on a computer. I've tried it a little bit. I don't have a digital tablet, but I've tested it a little before. It's easier to undo things. The creeper's head is tilted because it's kind of leaning to the side while it's singing its song. And it can't actually sing a song, so it's just hissing a song. So, yep, it's just bobbing its head back and forth, so it's in mid-bob. Bobbity bob bob bob.
It's lapis.
And you know what we're doing here? We're going to draw the top part of the leg that is actually on the ground. I felt like just getting out the pizza box cover and drawing on this, because it's still a sturdy surface. So, you know what? How about I talk a little bit about a weird dream that I had yesterday night and this night. So yesterday, I had a weird dream where, as I had said before, I'm a fan of Brutal Moose. He's a really awesome YouTuber. He reviews all sorts of different things, movies and games, and food as well. But he had reviewed a movie called A Very Cool Christmas, and in it was a cop who was a mall cop, actually, not a real cop. And the cop is super obsessed with his job, basically. He gets very over the top and insane, and he's a great part to the movie. But I watched it before I went to bed, and in my dream, the cop wasn't just in a mall, so he was in a cafeteria, and he was serving ice cream. And the ice cream was pre-made. Now, have you ever had drumstick ice cream? So they were selling ice cream that was essentially that, but it was all pre-made. So it was a pre-made drumstick. It was just there. There wasn't any toppings on it or anything, and it was just in a whole pile, like you would pile on, I don't know, actual drumsticks in a KFC basket. So they were all just lying in a refrigerated section, and I had wanted a drumstick, and he was the guy serving it, and he was just insane, so he wanted my ID, so I gave him my ID, and then he said it was invalid, and then he started to get super angry with me. And I was like, it's ice cream, it's not alcohol or anything. Why are you doing this? oh, let me get my eraser. Oh no, it's not eraser time yet. I have to color in the hiss. So I was like, why do you want my ID for this? And he was getting super angry and all red in the face, but in a very funny, comical way. It wasn't like a bad way. It was just like he was getting super involved, and it's just ice cream. And he called up his supervisor. He called up the people in charge of the ID, and he just got like, oh, it's you again. That was the message on the phone, and then they hung up. He had called up the his supervisor, and his supervisor just said, oh, just serve him the ice cream, okay? Just serve him the ice cream. And he would not serve me the ice cream. And, oh, I forgot to mention, in the dream as well, when I was like, oh, could I also have some nuts and fudge on top of it, because I wanted it to be like a drumstick. He would just criticize me for being like, oh, you want more toppings, I see. And I was like, yeah, I want more toppings on this. Oh, toppings. And I'm like, why are you doing this? I just want toppings. This is a normal thing. Oh, toppings. I'm like, yes, toppings. I want toppings. And he was doing that before for a while. The dream had shifted over to him calling up numerous people to try and get information, and then not succeeding until he just finally got angry and then left the stand. And then I got all the ice cream for free. And then I woke up from my alarm right when I was going to get my free ice cream. So that was my weird dream that I had. Thanks, Brutal Moose, I guess, for introducing me to something that would be so strange and bizarre, but wonderful at the same time. Anyway, we have finished the outline for the creeper. What I can finally do, we don't have to go to the Phantom Zone anymore, guys. Hooray! Well, we will have to on live streams, but I can erase on camera. And not using my Sharpie Pink Pearl, my Staples Pink Pearl, excuse me. I am going to be using my high polymer eraser, which I found the other day, because it's still spring cleaning and the like. I want to try to clean up some stuff, and maybe I'll find some cool treasures. And if I do, you'll get to see said cool treasures. I have one in particular that I hope to find that will certainly be just as amazing and use this new ability of recording multiple hands at the same time to a better extent. I figured the shadow beneath the creeper would not come out too well, and I didn't want to color it in super dark yet because I had the outline in the same colored pencil. So this part I want to have in shaded. So we're gonna color in this darker. Oh no, I've spit upon the camera. You didn't need to know that, but now you do. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe! I love that joke very much, the G.I. Joe PSA. Oh, and also the creeper's feet are a darker color here as well. The alternating checkerboard hooves. While I have the pencil out here. It actually shows up better on camera than it does in real life. Yeah, you can actually see the contrast of the checkerboard feet a lot better, which I like. This is a good camera when you get the right angles. And my phone camera is also a very good camera when you get the right angles and focus. And basically everything else. I'm making the shadow a little bit darker, so the creeper actually has tiny little pupils. Not too many people know that. They think that the creeper just has square eyes. But nope, it has tiny little pupils in the middle. That's just slightly darker shade. Alright, we're almost done. Now, color time. I got all of this ahead of time. Now, I'm not going to be doing the pixels, because that will take me all day. And I have other stuff that I need to record, because I don't always have completely alone time. I'm alone in the house as of the moment, so it's nice, and I'm able to just kind of branch out so I don't have to worry about being quiet for my sister if she's talking to one of her friends, or who knows what. if she has to get her work done, I'd be in here bothering her. So this way, I do it when I'm by myself, I have free time, I just feel good. So I have other things that I need to record, and also live stream. I'm going to do another live stream after this. Of course, the timing for all of these videos, because when they go up, is completely different. I hope to do a live stream either of another drawing or of playing some more Plants vs. Zombies 2. So, whenever those live streams will go up, you'll know for the future. This was the video I was talking about it in. And that's how the weird timing is. Because I just upload videos whenever I can. And chronologically, filming can just be a little bit odd. Like, I just clip my nails, but in other videos that I might have recorded ahead of time, my nails will be unclipped. So, it'll be like, oh, Handington's nails have just suddenly grown back. Oh, now they're short again. You'll know, nope, it's due to me having things recorded at weird, odd times, and not all chronologically, because you never know with scheduling, or you never know with editing videos which will get done first, and scheduling things when I just feel like, I'd rather upload this first. I can switch things around, and then sometimes there's like a themed video that I can't get out in time, and then you make up Februine, and then you're able to do a couple of videos that you recorded before, but didn't have the time to, because your channel took a bit longer to start up, because it took you longer to edit your first review than you expected, and you intended to start at the beginning of the month, and you ended up starting later. I don't actually mean you, I mean me. Ha 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 ha. Anti-humor is funny because I'm breaking the expectations, because you didn't expect me to tell you what the punchline was. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, what I'm doing here is, since I don't have the different colors for the creeper in pixel form, I have 2 shades of green, and to give it a bit of a unique look, I colored in the darker green first, and the lighter green will fill in all of the white spaces. You basically picked that up by now, but just in case, you could be listening to this and not actually see what I'm doing. I don't mind if you do that. If so, that means that whatever random garbage I'm saying is actually good enough for you to enjoy, and I'm like, oh wow, I'm flattered that you enjoy what I'm saying enough to want to actually listen to it and above just watching this. Though, I'd imagine you'd watch this. Unless, of course, you got bored and just started doing something else. That's what I do. Most of the time, I usually watch a video first, and then if I watch it again, I will have it on in the background, because I'll know what the video already looked like. I'll do that with Game Grumps compilations. I'm like, I saw this moment a bunch of times, so I can just listen to it this time. Creeper Junior fan Peart. Here's a creeper, and it's a junior, because it's the son of another creeper. So it's walking along, back legs on the ground, pushing forward, and the shadow kind of shows it. Though actually, the shadow should be a bit closer to the bottom part of the foot. There we are. That illustrates it better. This foot is up in the air, that's why the shadow is above it. This creeper itself is just upright. You can't see the 4th foot behind it, but that and this foot are keeping it upright, and this foot is moving downwards, and this foot is moving forward to allow it to go forward. It's bobbing its head to sing a song, and the I and the H here for hiss are music notes. These I tried to do rest notes, but they just didn't look right, so they're just S's. And there it is! This is the shoutout. I say sideways. Well, I believe it's that time again. If you like what I do, and you also like my Minecraft pickaxe, which I pulled out just for this special Minecrafty occasion, don't be shy to give a thumbs up. Have a pleasant day, everyone, and this is Handington, signing off. Bye!
Hey, could we get little ears in here as well?
I'd say don't push your luck, Holly.